Hi guys, gals, and my non-gender conforming pals. My name is Carrington. Welcome back to another video. Or if you guys are new here, then welcome. I would love if you would hit that subscribe button down below, click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and get started. In today's video, we are doing another Shop My Stash. It is June. I am blown away. If you're blown away, know that I'm equally blown away that it is also June. So, if you guys want to see how much I have used, what my thoughts are, and what products I have picked for next month, then definitely keep on watching. I'm going to go through how I would normally do my makeup and tell you guys about the products. So first I used this Milani Eyeshadow Primer. Disclaimer, I used this maybe like a week, the whole month. So I'm doing like a Battle of the Eyeshadow Primer video. I will be filming the ranking of that video today. So be prepared because that will be coming up soon. So I used this about a week as I was testing out other primers as well. But overall, I think this is a good primer. It's really affordable. It's like $6.99, $5.99, something like that at Walmart. Like super cheap, super affordable. And it's pretty good. And it comes with 0.3 fluid ounces, which I think like is fair. So yeah. I'm excited to kind of share with you guys the ranking of my eyeshadow primers. So make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button and the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads, especially so you guys can know what is like the best eyeshadow primer out there. For eyeshadow palettes, so I have the e.l.f. Pumpkin Pie one. This one I was just going to use like on days when I was like in a hurry and just like really ready to like get out the door. I used this maybe like 4 or 5 times this whole month, mainly because I have 3 puppies. So in order for them to have ample like exercise and times like that, like I'm getting up like 2 to 3 hours before I'm leaving for the day, so I can like give them walks, feed them, potty breaks, let them, you know, chase each other around the house while I'm like doing my makeup and stuff like that. So I have time to use the other palette, but like, I mean, this was good for days that I used this. I do highly recommend some of these e.l.f. eyeshadow primers. There's some of them I don't recommend, like those mint ones were not that great. But this one's good. The Colourpop Fade into Hue. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like so dirty. I have used this quite a bit. So here's like the inside of it. Guys, I created some like really beautiful looks with this palette. I got a lot of compliments. Okay. Let me just say though, I never used the blues. I did not touch the blues. I don't know what it is about blues that like terrifies me, but yeah, I'm not much of like a blue like kind of a person. But the rest of these are absolutely stunning. I loved this palette more than I thought I was going to like it. But I do absolutely love this palette. Next up for lip primer is again the Marilyn Monroe with, who is this with? With Hard Candy. I don't know if I'm ever going to make it through this little thing. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It just preps my lips for the lips and stuff that I'm going to put on top of it. It works fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just, it's fine. For primers, so one primer that I've kind of like I was not planning on using, but yet I somehow still ended up putting this in my stash, is this Physicians Formula Skin Booster Vitamin Shot that's like hydrating. I don't really necessarily know that it makes my skin feel more hydrated. I think I like this for the fact that like it really like, I mean, my skin like looks like it is going, it looks like I literally just like I don't know, like put like a cream or liquid highlighter all over. I mean, like my skin looks healthy now and I didn't even use this today, but like it just looks so healthy and like glistening, especially like outside in the sun and stuff. So like I really like this. So I'm definitely gonna, like, as you guys can tell, like it's like down to here now. Yeah, it's like down to here. So I have definitely been using this. I tried this out in like a trying drugstore and then for my dolphin skin one, and like I just haven't been able to put it down since. Love it. Primer that's hydrating. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Jelly Primer. Okay, let me see if I can even open this. Here we go. It has like a very light, airy kind of a smell to it. I have used up quite a bit of this. I do like that, like this is definitely hydrating. Like if you are wanting something hydrating, this is going to be it. And it also leaves like a little bit of tact to your skin, which I feel like helped my foundation really stick. The one thing I don't care for So like, let me just see if I can get just like a little bit. Is like, it's very jelly, as you can see. And so I can't just like, and like put it on my face. I have to like put it into my hands and then rub it into the face, or it just drops all over the floor. But here is this. I mean, it's so nice, so smooth. And then just like the glow that it gives. Like, do you see that shine and that glow? And then it does have a little bit of tack to it. So I am like 100% impressed with this. I actually really like this. This is a little bit pricey. I will say NYX products are kind of getting up there in like you're a little bit pricey for a drugstore kind of a thing. But overall, I really like this. Okay. Next primer is the Beauty Bakery The Butter Hydra Silk Primer. So I use this kind of like in my T-zone area to kind of help out with my pores and stuff. This didn't really do anything, but also didn't really make my makeup any worse. So like it was all right. Okay, and like the fact that like it was silky, but it didn't do anything for my pores, didn't do anything extra special for my makeup, it didn't provide any tact for my foundation. It was just okay. I don't think I would repurchase this ever again. You know, it was all right. So let's just put it like right here. Yeah, it feels like it should have some like dimethicone in it, but like for it feeling as dimethicone-y as it is, and the fact that it did absolutely nothing for my pores, I just probably wouldn't repurchase this again. I know that there are better options out there. So for foundations, they're both like CC cream tinted moisturizers. So the first is the Neutrogena Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Healthy Skin with Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is very, very, very sheer, very lightweight coverage. So I do like to like put this like all over the skin. And then I like taking like a light pump of my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer with SPF 50 and really applying it like here to my cheeks where I do have like some extra redness, and just kind of adding a little bit more coverage there with this. I thought these two together worked great together. In the event where it's like I just kind of want more of a full medium coverage day, then I would just use this. But days where I'm like, okay, literally I'm running to a store. Like I'm running to the store, I'm not running anywhere else, I would just use this. But for most days I was kind of pairing these together. But again, I had the option to go either way, or I had the option to mix them for a different look. So I enjoyed these. I would use them again. Concealer. Like I have used quite a bit of this. This is the Age Perfect Radiant Concealer. This does not provide like full coverage underneath your eyes. So I find myself having to put like a layer and letting it set and then blending it out and then taking another like small layer right into where my dark circles are, letting that set and then blending it out, and I felt like that worked great. If you're wanting something super full coverage, this is not going to be it. I do feel like it did definitely make my under eyes very nice and radiant. So if you're not wanting a radiant under eye, if you're wanting like a very matte under eye, I would probably steer clear of this. If you're wanting something with more full coverage, again, I would definitely steer clear of this. But overall, I thought it was really nice. I definitely did get a lot of good use out of this, and I'm excited to use it again. Cream contour. I have heard a few different YouTubers rave about using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer to do their cream contour. I really struggled with, I would put it on and then it was either hard to blend out. So either it's set, because it sets fast, right? So if you're doing like you're, setting it all out for your whole face and then you're going into blend, by the time you make it to the last spot, it's already sat. Okay, so there's that. I don't like that. I also don't like I would put, like a little line here, blend it out, and I was like, oh, that really didn't provide a whole lot of cover. But then I would put like little dots up here, and suddenly like my whole forehead was covered because it was like that was too much product. But on the cheeks, where I had like a whole entire line, it was like a little light coverage, like a little bit of, you could see it barely. So I'm like, what is going on? I don't understand how like a whole thick line blends out into almost nothing, and then up here where I'm just like dotting like 4 or 5 dots, is suddenly so pigmented and blends all over the forehead. I don't know. Honestly, I'm really not a fan of this. I honestly think I'm just gonna get rid of this. I think I have used it. I've given it a shot. I do like it as a concealer, so I have the correct shade for underneath my eyes. I do like it that way. I just don't think I care for this as a cream contour, so I think that this is one that I can go ahead and just like get rid of. For a powder, a bronzer, I have the Revlon's Skin Light. Mine is in Sunlit Glow. I love this. This really does look very radiant in sunlit, but the one issue is that it like will now fall out. But like, as you can tell, like you can see that, like you can see the wear that I have given this. It is super, super, what do I want to say? Easy to not go overboard with. So you're not going to go overboard on this like super quickly. And it does really give you like a very nice lit glow. So it's radiant. If you don't like radiance, it's not going to be for you. It is a little bit more orange. So if orange is something that you're trying to stay away from, this is not going to be it for you. But if you do like that really like sunlit, bronze, glowy bronzer, I think you're definitely going to love this and definitely should be one that you should check out. For setting powder, I use the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter. I love this. This is so good. Like, I don't know why I have taken forever to even try this. This is amazing. Love, love, love this. My under eyes looked smoothed and blurred, and I could use it very lightly around my face and it didn't look cakey, which for most powders, that is not the case for me. I don't think I've ever really sat my face with a powder before. And then I've used this and one other one, and I can actually do it with those. Mind blowing. Love this. For clean, Jesus. For cream blushes, I used the Flower Blush Balms in the shade Pinched and Nectar. These are beautiful. These are also, you know, at the drugstore, relatively cheap. So if you guys are looking for like a really nice, affordable cream blush, one that's going to be a little bit harder for you to go overboard with because maybe you're new to cream products or you're not really for sure how to work these, I would say go for these because it's really hard to go overboard. And what I like to do is I like to put some on the back of my hand, take my sponge, blend it out, tap it in, and then go in on the cheek. And I find that that looks so healthy, so beautiful. I really, really love these. For powder blushes, I have the Persona Cosmetics blushes. I have them in Caramel and Georgia, like a mauve and a bright peach. These are pigmented. They were more pigmented than I thought I was going to be, especially this like little Georgia blush. Let me like open it. I did not realize like this was going to be like as pigmented as it is. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but like it is just like, I mean, so pigmented. So just be mindful of that. But yeah, these are good. I almost forgot. Also for eyes, I used this for my inner corners. This is from Shade Beauty. This is the Parasol palette. I have talked to you guys about how much like I don't really care for this palette. I think it's fine for an inner corner. I mean, I wouldn't use it for anything else, honestly, but I think for an inner corner, like it was fine. Also for eyes, I used these Colourpop Super Shock Shadows. I used Koosh as well as Liberty. Okay, Koosh is kind of more like this like brownish silver. This is beautiful. Okay, love that. But this shade Liberty, okay, this silver, okay, it is like, I mean, like, look at that silver. Oh my gosh, it is like an out of this world silver. You guys, this is mind-blowingly beautiful. I will link these down below if you can still get them. I don't know about like, I don't know if it's in like a different packaging or if they still have this. I don't know. I will look. And Koosh, I think, is discontinued, but beautiful. For highlighter, I have the Revlon's Skin Light highlighter, and mine is in Daybreak. Wow, Daybreak Glimmer. Guys, this is so beautiful. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a very nice consistency. I mean, look at that. It's, I mean, it's beautiful. It's not like powdery. There's no like over like glitter particles, and like this is very nice. Okay, I will say this will rival some of my high-end, hands down. not even joking, this will easily rival some of my high-end, oh my gosh, what is this called? This will rival some of my high-end highlighters. Wow. That's the day we're having, isn't it? Yeah, okay. This will rival one of my like high-end highlighters easily. I mean, it's just, it's beautiful. It's immaculate. I love this. Okay, I have been using the Colourpop Freckle Pen. This is okay. I will say it is kind of hard to like blend out and smush in. Okay, so like right here are these like little dots I put on the back of my hand. Let me like try to get it to like blend in. I literally have to like move my fingers like this, and on your face I like, that's just not like realistic to do on your face without disrupting all of your makeup. So this was just like an okay product. This is the only freckle pen I have ever tried, but I am kind of interested in trying out the Freck. I think I'm actually going to purchase that because I do kind of like the look of fake freckles. My daughter loves it when I do that. She has freckles all over her face. So, you know, she loves it when I do it because then she's like, oh, we match. And she loves to match. Like, she thinks like me and her matching or doing something similar is like the most amazing thing to ever happen to her. So I like that. So I think I'm going to try the Freck pen. This one's just like, okay, I guess. For mascara, I had said first impression wise, I hated this. I did not like the way it was, like a first impression. But then one day I was like needing a mascara because I couldn't find one, and I used this and I loved it after it had been opened and sat. This has been open for maybe a month and a half, 2 months now. I hate this. Now it's like completely like dried and awful, and it makes my lashes like look really clumpy and flaky. I hate this. I think I have like tried to make this work and it worked for like a good month, and then now it's just like, yeah, I hate this. I hate this so much. So yeah, it's time. It's time for it to go. All right, let's talk about brow products. So I had the Morphe pencil, and I don't know where it's at. I've used it like maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I honestly have no idea where it's at. So I've been using the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade, I don't know, brown maybe, medium brown. I don't know. Love this. Pencil is great. It's brow gel. When it comes out, do you guys like see like the amount of product that's like on it? I have to go in and like clean off the brush before I can like go in, and then when I go in, I have to be like super gentle with it, right? Or it will get everywhere. Do you guys remember the disaster when I tried the Get Ready With Me trying this out and literally just got everywhere? Oh man, I will link that video down below if you guys want to see like the disaster that happened. I will link that video down below, so be on the lookout for that. Last are lips. I had lip liners from NYX and Stockholm and Free Spirit. These are great. They are creamy, glide on. They have a good staying power. Beautiful. And then I used the Vivid Lip Paints from Give Me Glow. These are kind of like a lipstick gloss like hybrid. I'm just gonna, they don't stay very well on your lips. I would say, you know, I go to work and I talk a lot because I'm usually like on the phone or in meetings or something like that, so I'm talking a lot. 10 minutes of me talking and my lip stuff is already gone. Like the lip liner is still there, but like these are gone. So they're not that great. They're not like the most amazing thing, and I love almost like everything from Give Me Glow. These just aren't it for me. I think like maybe I might like these as like a actual gloss on top of something, but as for like it being by themselves as like a liquid lipstick gloss hybrid, no. Not at all. And this month's Shop My Stash bag is all high-end. So this is what I'm thinking that I want to do. This month is going to be, for the month of June, is going to be all high-end. For July, I'm either going to do indie or drugstore. and then whichever one I don't do, I'm going to do Into Your Drugstore for August. I think that's going to be fun. Definitely like a way to like think about like you know, getting different products. So like if you're like a high-end person, here are some products for this month. If you really like supporting indie brands, I'll have a Shop My Stash bag like supporting them. So be on the lookout. So that means, you know, hit that subscribe button so you guys can be on the lookout for those. Okay, so let's dive in. So first, using the Colourpop Mr Mint lip balm. It's nice. It's all right. I don't really like the smell of these. Truthfully, it smells like the little white balls that have like the little red stripes, like those mints. And those are terrible. I hate those. But anyways, that's what it reminds me of. For eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. Again, be on the lookout for me ranking my eyeshadow bases so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm liking, what I'm not liking. For eyeshadow palette, I'm doing the Pure times Raw Beauty Kristi, where it has like these beautiful neutrals or like these colorful shades. I use the colorful shades for this eye look today. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. I love the artwork. I know you can't get this anymore and that it's probably never going to restock. The thing is that like in my Shop My Stashes, I don't want to be like, oh sorry, this is no longer available, so I don't want to ever use you again. I want to try to get use out of all the products in my collection, and I know a lot of people were able to get their hands on these, so I'm going to just include that in my Shop My Stash, or maybe some other products that are discontinued that I bring up in Shop My Stashes. But guys, you guys can find any palette, you know, or mixture of palettes that have these colors in it. You know, maybe like this side speaks to you more. You can use almost any neutral palette, you know, a rainbow palette. It doesn't have to necessarily be this palette. Or on the lid, almost dropped them. I have the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. I had got this in the Trim Mood Volume 10 box. I did not like them then. So I'm trying to use these to see if I can get these to work. We will see. Find out at the end of the month, or at next month, when I review my Shop My Stash and let you know my thoughts on these. Okay, onto the face for primers. So for my hydrating primer, I'm going to use the Too Faced Plump and Prime Luxury Face Plumping Serum. I have used this maybe like one time, maybe twice. And honestly, that was so long ago, I can't remember my thoughts on these. So I figured I would go ahead and give this a try for this month just to see what I think. For my blurring primer, I'm doing the One Size Secure the Blur, which was also in the Trim Mood Volume 10 box. I do actually thoroughly enjoy this. I think it does a nice job of kind of like smoothing out the pores. Obviously not going to make your large pores go away, nothing will, but it's just nice to kind of help smooth, and it doesn't make my foundation look cakey or terrible on top of it. For foundation, I am doing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. Mine is in the shade 130N. Okay, I tried this one time. I will link the video down below. It was so good. I love this. I'm so glad I'm finally putting this in a Shop My Stash because I love this so much. For concealer, I am using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. This is definitely like a very like matte, full coverage under eye, and I forgot how good this was, so I'm excited to have this in my Shop My Stash. Setting powder, I am using my Tatcha, the Silk Powder. I've heard a lot of people say negative things about this. I did try this out in my testing out Trim Mood Volume 11 box, and when I was doing that video, there was like a pamphlet in there on like how to best use this product, and I find that when I do use a very big powdery brush and then tap it out and then just swirl it over instead of trying to like bake or anything like that, I feel like it works really well, and my skin is super dry and I'm able to actually set my face with it, which is a huge deal for my dry skin because usually I'm setting underneath the eyes and that is it. But the fact that I'm able to set my whole face, mind blown. Cream contour, it's a high-end one, so obviously my Huda Beauty is back, you guys. I love this so much. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about this, but like, okay, I've been making some progress in it, okay? Let me like have my moment. For a powder bronzer, okay, I already know you guys are like, this isn't anything new. Okay, like let me have it, okay? So like, all right, let me have this moment, all right? It's my Pure bronzer, and I finally hit pan. But I am trying desperately hard. Like, my goal was to like hit pan on it. I did that. Also, by the way, dogs are barking. I guess they hear somebody outside and they're going crazy. But like, I think now my goal is to like see if I can use this up. So that's my goal. For blush, it's like a mixture. Okay. I literally don't have a lot of high-end blushes, all right, because I just find like a lot of drugstores are like super good, so I love using those. So I have the Patrick Ta blush, and the one that I just like randomly pulled out of my bin was the Do We Know Her, which is kind of like a corally peachy peach. Beautiful. It has like a cream and a powder, and you can use the cream like on top of powders. You can use just the powder, you can use the cream and the powder in any combination you want. Love this. I'm excited that this is in here. For highlighter, I have the Thrive Cosmetics Liberty highlighter. This looks like it's gonna be too dark, but like honestly it's not, and it's beautiful. I love this. I had just recently tried this out and like trying like high-end makeup or something like that, I don't know, and I love this, so glad that this is in here. For brows, I have the Thrive Cosmetics Audrey Brow Gel, and I have the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4. For setting spray, you can't get this anymore, but this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Summer Solstice setting spray. It reminds me just of like the setting spray, the normal setting spray, except for it just has like a summery scent. Other than that, that's just the same. So it's not like you're missing out on anything unless like a, you know, summery coconut scent is like absolutely what you need. In which case, go get like the e.l.f. coconut one, or like a Wet n Wild coconut one. Go get those. You're not missing out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I forgot. In my old Shop My Stash, I used the Milani Fruit Fetish. This has like a very strong spray. Okay, like see that? That's strong, but it smells good. This is the Dragon Fruit Peach. It is almost gone, so I'm hoping I'll be able to use that up here shortly, maybe in my all drugstore bag. I'll throw that in there, just try to use that up. For mascara, I have the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions in the shade Bryn, which is Rich Black. I really do like this. I think it really makes my lashes look nice, nice and separated, nice and lengthened. I don't like taking it off. I hate trying to take it off because I find with other mascaras, I can take like my cleansing balm or cleansing oil and like rub all over my face and get everything off. With this, I have to go in and I'll take like the cleansing balm or whatever, clean it, get as much of it off as I can, and then I'm gonna need to take like warm, hottish water with my finger and like sit there and like work it off. And I just hate having to take so long to get this to come off, because it does take a little bit. It's not like it's like 1 second and done like it is with most mascaras. This is definitely one you have to sit there and work with, and I just find that annoying. I do. And last up are lips. I have 3 lip options. The first is the one that I'm wearing right now. This is the Dose of Colors in the shade Date Night. On camera, it looks very, very bright, almost peach. Not almost peach. Almost pink, but in person it's actually like a red, like a date night sexy red. So that's that one. I have the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude in Amorosa, which is like the nude that came in the Love palette with the Colourpop Oh Snap lip pencil. And then very last is the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner with the Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is like a gloss. Okay, I can't really remember. Oh my gosh, in the shade Pillow Talk. Oh yeah, definitely a gloss. There it is right there. So have those paired together. If you guys want to see this look, how I created it, how all the products work together, my thoughts on using these products, then definitely hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads, because that will be coming up in like either the next video or in 2 videos. So be on the lookout for that. But that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys like Shop My Stashes, so that way I can keep doing them, so we can keep using up products together. As well, hit that subscribe button. It's a fun time here. Let me know what you guys want to see down below. Is there something that you guys like on other channels that you would like to see incorporated on this channel? Do you guys like challenges? What do you guys want to see? Let me know that down below. And that is it, guys. I can't believe it is June. I am still baffled that it is June. But I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.